I didn't see that coming today, man. Especially after last night, I didn't see that coming. How's it going, guys? This is MWT, ready for day 3 of those recaps. So, we're gonna make sure we get right into this, but I need you guys to do me a quick solid. I need you to go into the little area down below. Make sure you go and subscribe down there below. Make sure you punch it. And also, make sure you like this video as well. Make it blue, make it a thumbs up, you know. Do that for me, please. Thank you very much. And now, without further ado, let's make sure we get into these recaps really quick. So, I want to start off with one of the more upbeat sort of bringings into this whole entire NBA season. The Atlanta Hawks facing the Detroit Pistons. The Hawks win 117-100. This was a very great game, and obviously milestones were met today when you could see that my man, Vince Carter, played 10 minutes in his 22nd season, put up 0 points. But still, it doesn't matter. Vince Carter, record 22nd season. And you know what? If he plays one game in 2020, he'll be the only player in NBA history to play across 4 different decades. The 1990s, 2000s, 2010s, and in the future, 2020. So hopefully we'll see something. Obviously, the leading scorer for the Atlanta Hawks was Mr. Trae Young with 38 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, and 1 steal. He was very spectacular in 37 minutes. Meanwhile, on the Detroit Pistons, of course, DeAndre Ayton? No. That's going to be a blooper. Strike that from the tape. Andre Drummond held it down for the starters with 21 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and 1 block. But he wasn't the leading scorer. It was Derrick Rose with 27 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. And he had a pretty great game out of that. So the matchup, looking at this, the Atlanta Hawks actually led by 17 points at the end of the entire game. But they were leading by over 12 after the first quarter, and then they blew it, let the Pistons lead by 5 somewhere, and then all of a sudden, the Hawks came back and completely destroyed them on that end. So, yeah, kind of really weird game at that. But give the Hawks credit, they played really well, and that's what they needed to do. They'll definitely be a lock for that top 10 spot. Top 10, I think they're going to be a 9th seed team. I don't know if they've got what it takes to make the playoffs, but they could. They could make the playoffs. You never know. They're a sleeper team. So, we'll see what happens for them in the future. But let's move on, obviously, to another matchup. The Milwaukee Bucks, the reigning first seed of the Eastern Conference, versus the Houston Rockets, the reigning chokers from the second round. Now, let's take a look at this box score really quick, because I heard the man himself, Mr. reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had 30 points on 64.7 field goal percentage. Wow. 13 rebounds and 11 assists with 1 steal and 1 block. He had a triple-double, but he fouled out of the game with 6 fouls. And he only played 28 minutes, so that's pretty good, actually. He's getting used. 2 for 5 from the three-point line, which is very great, and 6 for 11 from free throw. Very great numbers from the former MVP, or reigning, sorry. And for Houston, oh my goodness, Russell Westbrook led the way for Houston with 24 points, 16 rebounds, and 7 assists, with 2 steals and 1 block. But I don't want to talk about that. James Harden had 19 points, 7 rebounds, 14 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. 14 for 14 from the free throw line. He was 2 for 13 from the field and 1 for 8 from 3. Man. I mean, and I'm not going to get into it. So Houston was leading the way for most part of the game. They were up by 16 going into the third quarter, and then they blew it and lost, and the Milwaukee Bucks just had a 6-point lead, and that's how they ended the game. Dang. So James Harden not only chokes in the playoffs, but he chokes on opening night? Huh. Really? Oh, okay. But now we must get to the perennial game. The one that had everybody watching. The Los Angeles Clippers versus the Golden State Warriors. Now, the Golden State Warriors were the Western Conference reigning Western Conference final champions. Didn't look like that yesterday. The Clippers' leading scorer was not Kawhi Leonard with 21 points and was not Patrick Patterson with 20. It was Lou Williams with 22 points. He had 3 rebounds, 8 assists, and 1 steal. He played really great. Kawhi Leonard also played really great. For Golden State, their leading scorer was Steph Curry with 23 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, but 8 deadly turnovers. So, that's what really killed them in the end. 141 to 122 was the final score. And Golden State never led. They never led. They were, they didn't score for like the first maybe 2 minutes, I believe, or a minute, it says right here. But, yeah. Clippers got the lead. They held it. They were up 31 points like sometime in the third quarter. And then they won the game by like 19. Figure it out, Golden State. Like, please. Seriously. Figure it out. That was the first game to be played at the Chase Center, I believe. That's what they call it. Let me take a look at that. I think this was the first time they played in the new arena. So, good job for Golden State that they got their arena. And Chase Center in San Francisco, California. So, yeah. I see it. It's a nice arena. So, yeah. Props to you guys. Now, let's take a look at tonight's games. I'm actually going to preview these ones, and I want to show you guys. Toronto versus Boston. Who do I think is going to win? I got Toronto, actually. I want to say that because, I know you guys probably think that, oh, he's just cheating, he's putting in. No, I'm even going to put this right here. See, I got Toronto. Man, I got myself the Brooklyn Nets are going to win this game. Charlotte versus Minnesota, it's going to be really weird to see this game, but Minnesota should win. Chicago versus Memphis, I got Chi-Town winning it all. Washington versus OKC, OKC's going to take that game. New Orleans versus Dallas, oh, this is going to be an interesting game, ain't it going to be? No, I got Dallas winning this one. Denver versus Phoenix, enough said, Denver. Portland versus Sacramento, I got Portland. And Utah versus LA in the Staples Center. Let's talk about this game for a second, because all you people, all you Lakers fans, all you LeBron, you-know-what riders, let me tell you something. Don't sleep on the Utah Jazz. Don't sleep on the Utah Jazz. That team is a title contender. Actually, I think they're a sleeper team in the Western Conference Finals. I think they'll make the Western Conference Finals. And honestly, the fact that they aren't getting much love is really surprising because you never hear them on the radio. You never hear what people are talking about. You never hear these sports analysts like Shannon Sharp. Skip, run the go. No, he not. Now, let me talk about this for a second. For LA, I'm going to issue you guys a warning to tell you that if you do not win this game, you're not going to have a good season. This is against Utah. They've got Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, and all those other guys. So you better watch out. Alright? You better watch out for them. They're a really great team. Okay? You want to know what they did? You want to know what they did on Wednesday? You sure you want to know? They won 100-95 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. We all knew that was going to happen. But Donovan Mitchell had 32 points and 12 rebounds. He had 12. Actually, I shouldn't say like you're surprised. Not only that, they came back in the fourth quarter. You should be careful. You should be careful tonight. And you know what? I'm going to go also read this preview that they have written down because I believe they've got it ready for us. Yeah, the preview. The last time these two teams played, it was April 7th, 2019. 109 to 113 was the final score. LA won. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope had 32 points in that game. 8 assists by JaVale McGee and 11 assists. Oh, wait, what? 8 rebounds by JaVale McGee and 11 assists from Alex Caruso. That's when they weren't playing LeBron because their team was garbage. Rudy Gobert had 21 points and 10 rebounds as the leading. And Joe Ingles had 8 assists. So, oh, and Joe Ingles. Watch out for Joe Ingles because don't let him get loose on the three-point line. He's dangerous. Let's read this. Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz seem to embrace this season's high expectations. Obviously, our ultimate goal is to win a championship, said Conley, who spent the previous 12 seasons with the Memphis Grizzlies before being acquired in an off-season trade. We're not fooling ourselves like we've been there, done that. We're going to come in and work every day and try to maximize each day. I think each day will set us up for the next, and hopefully we'll give ourselves the best chance of achieving each goal that we put out. After winning their home opener on Wednesday, the Jazz will get their first road test of the season on Friday when they visit the Los Angeles Lakers in a matchup of Western Conference contenders at Staples Center. Utah is projected by many to be in the mix for the conference crown with the addition of Conley and free agent shooting forward Bojan Bogdanovic. To go with a core of Donovan Mitchell, two-time Defensive Player of the Year Rudy Gobert, and forwards Joe Ingles and Royce O'Neal. Defense is the key for the Jazz. So, they are a defensive team. Now, let's face off against the Lakers team seeking to bounce back from a season-opening 112-102 loss to the Clippers. Guard Danny Green was the leading scorer for the Lakers at 28 points, and Anthony Davis had 25 points and 9 rebounds. LeBron James, 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. The abominable LeBron didn't look so great. So, Davis, though, went scoreless in the fourth quarter as the Lakers, one of the preseason favorites to advance to the NBA Finals, faded down the stretch. We did some good things tonight. We did some not so good things, James said after the setback, and that happens in Game 1, especially for a new club. You are not a new club. You are LeBron. Aren't you supposed to be the GOAT? Oh, wait, you're not. All right, one of the challenges for new Lakers coach Frank Vogel is helping his club's newcomers gel early, including Davis and James. No one cares about you guys. Okay, I'm just going to say that right now. Lakers forward Kyle Kuzma is expected to miss his second game as he recovers from a stress reaction in his left foot. His return is unknown, and the status of point guard Rajon Rondo, who also missed the opener with a sore calf, also is unknown. So, I'm going to say this. For Utah, for the Lakers. For the Lakers, don't sleep on Utah. Okay? I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Don't sleep on Utah. That team is dangerous. If you sleep on Utah, you're going to get hurt. Make sure you guys answer this question. Who do you think is going to win tonight? Utah or LA? Obviously, I got Utah. So, let's go over this one more time. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this with your friends because we want people in our sort of community. I'm happy to say we hit 153 subscribers, so let's keep that going. And, yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. It's really, I like doing this a lot. So, thank you, and I will see you tomorrow with a short video.